Kalia Monique. My first name's Kalia, my middle name's Monique. It's Kalia Monique. This is the final week of Bookapoly and the Magical Readathon. Well, not so much the Magical Readathon because that one goes on until like April, but for the first part of the Magical Readathon at least, we are finishing up because September is finishing up. And of course, Bookapoly is finishing at the end of September altogether. And so, yeah, you guys will be joining me this week as I try to finish those TBRs. Yeah, let's go over what I have completed. So we have the Novice Path, read a book with a map. I haven't yet completed that, but I'm going to because I've rearranged some things. And so I'm going to end up using Dune for that book, for that prompt. That being said, I haven't finished Dune yet. I'm on book 3. Just got to book 3 last night. I'm going to finish it either today or tomorrow. Okay. Ash Torn Tree, a book that keeps tempting you or is at the top of your TBR. So for this one, I chose The Kiss Quotient because that has literally been on my TBR for so long. And I kept looking at it and being like, oh, I want to read you. And then I couldn't. And then like, I really wanted to read that book. And so I found a way to work it in for the Date with the Author video. And yes, so I'm counting The Kiss Quotient for that book, and then also reading a standalone. Considering it is a part of a standalone series, I'm going to be using the Heart Principle as my standalone for this prompt. See, I told y'all I was going to find a way to like bend things to where I needed them to be. Also, read a book featuring a ghost, haunted house, or other supernatural elements. I haven't yet. I don't know if I will. Obsidian Falls, read a thriller or a mystery book. I read The Secret of Whitestone Gate for this prompt. I finished that at the beginning of September, so whoop whoop. Shout out to me. And then read a 5-star prediction. What have I read? I don't think I have a book that I thought was going to be a 5-star prediction that I've read yet. So, I don't have one. At least not yet. Because the one book that I did have a 5-star prediction for that I read this month actually fits under the Aurelium Academy ARC prompt, which is to read a book within a school setting, and that is Legendborn. I only needed to complete 2 of them to have passed Magical Readathon for this month, so I have officially completed Magical Readathon. As for my progress with Bookapoly, I have completed reading a book that centers around current events or news. I just finished It's Not About the Vodka last night. I literally read it in one sitting. Clearly a 5-star read. I thoroughly enjoyed reading it. I was like, oh, I'm gonna pick it up and then just finish it out this morning, right? No, I did not go to bed until I finished that book. The essays in that book were so impactful and empowering and just so great. It's not about the burqa. Oh my god, just read it. It's a collection of essays by Muslim women talking about their experiences with their sexuality, feminism, and many other things. It is placing Muslim women at the forefront and in the center of their stories and of their experiences, as it should be. And it is just so beautiful, so powerful, and so amazing. Like, I was immediately hooked with that introduction. I was just like, oh, I'm in for a ride with this one. And every essay was clearly so personal and so, like I said, just so impactful and had me feeling very empowered in my womanhood. And just, yeah, really great read. I'm so happy that I read it. I have not yet completed the last color prompt because I said that was going to be mood read and then I forgot about it. So we'll get there. We'll get there at some point. Also, reading a big book. I'm currently in the middle of reading my big book, which is Dune. Reading Becca's Rex. I've read Long Way Down by Jason Reynolds. Loved that book as well. I have not read the book for randomizing my TBR. See, Bookapoly is a lot harder for me. Oh, I decided to count The Kiss Quotient as my hyped book because literally I have not heard of a single person that did not like that book. It has been recommended to me so many times. So many of my friends enjoy it. From what I hear of Helen Wong's books, like the Kiss Quotient has been so many people's favorite one of her books. And so, yeah, I just counted the Kiss Quotient for my hyped book. So I had, 6 prompts for Bookapoly. I have completed 3 out of the 6. I have Last Color, Big Book, and Randomizing Your TBR left. I will be prioritizing finishing Dune and reading Pan's Labyrinth for this week, and I will have completed every single one of my prompts for Bookapoly. Also, I've already completed Magical Readathon, so shout out to me. Go off, sis. You did that. I had to move some things around to fit certain prompts. It was not my initial TBR, but I am still so proud of myself. Because yeah, I really was in a mood reading type of mood this month, more so than I normally am, and that's saying a lot. I basically made my TBR, looked at it and said,
oh no, we're not doing that today.
As it pertains to how I'm feeling about Dune, it's good. I definitely liked book 1 more than book 2. Book 1 just had more of that like political intrigue and interest going on. It had like the espionage and so much that I liked. I really enjoyed the Lady Jessica as a character. I think that she is very underrated by the men around her, which I guess is why I really was not feeling book 2, because there was hints of noticing that Paul and Lady Jessica were on opposing sides, kind of. There's a little bit of friction between that mother and son bond for certain reasons, and it upset me because yeah, like I said, I just really like Jessica as a character. I think that she is just so much smarter than the men around her, and she has so much more power, but she's allowing herself to hide her power from the men around her for smart reasons. But it still is just like, if one more man does not acknowledge this genius that is this woman, if one more man does not give Lady Jessica the credit she is due, I'm blow this whole place up. Like, I'm just so over it. But I will say, like, I think I ended book 1 in my mid-month check-in with you all, and I think I had said that book 1 was like a 3.5. I honestly would up that rating because I would feel like book 2 was kind of like a 3-star range, maybe even a 2.5. I really did not like the pacing of part 2. Book 2 was very much the transition between book 1 to book 3, and the book just slowed down. It slowed down so much, just so much. Like, how you have the political intrigue and all that excitingness in book 1, and then just down as they like transition in like the state they're in. And it makes sense that it slowed down, but unfortunately for the book, so did my interest in reading it, which is why I'm still reading the book. That being said, if Dune has done anything for me, it has definitely increased my interest in reading more classic sci-fi. I can definitely see how this book had influenced other, if not necessarily sci-fi books, because I don't really read sci-fi, or I hadn't before, but I can see how this book would be an inspiration for other dystopians. Like, it reminded me somewhat of like, and these are very, very loose like similarities, but it reminded me very loosely of like Divergent. Those aren't sci-fi, those are dystopians, but I can kind of see like a very loose inspiration between Dune and those books. And so again, if Dune has done anything for me, it has definitely increased my interest in reading more sci-fi, reading more classical sci-fi. I am intrigued, and I appreciate Dune for doing that for me. I did also get my Illumicrate, so let me go grab that, and I'll open that up here. I have my Illumicrate here. I know what book it is. I still don't know how I feel about the book that it is, and yeah. I know a lot of people are excited about this book. I don't particularly care for the author, and so I have no hype for this book. I don't follow the author at all. Oh, also, quick apologies for my initial lighting. I realized that it was kind of crap. It was better lighting before, and then, like, I don't know, it just got darker. Anyways, not important. We have the pin here. Like I said, it's not even a surprise to me because I know what the book is. Oh, it says, "May the dark know your name and despair." Huh? May the dark know your name and despair. I don't know if I'm reading that in the right order. May the dark know your name and despair. Very ominous. It's honestly, all the pins are so, what is the word? Beautiful, amazing, well crafted, stunning, all that. Like, I do love the pin so much. What is this? This feels like a dagger. It's a fucking dagger. Yeah, bitch. Where is a dagger from? I don't care. I'm a whatever. Whoop. Okay, come on. Breathe. Use your words. I really, really, really wanted a dagger and another book box, or maybe even an Illumicrate. I genuinely don't remember. But they also got a dagger then, and it was like a bread one. It was like, it was the Illumicrate from Blood and Ash book box, like that whole special edition box. They got a dagger in that one, and I was very jealous. But now I got a dagger, bitch. I'm excited. I don't even know what this dagger is from. It has the trident, so I feel it wouldn't be from Percy Jackson, would it? It's Strange the Dreamer. I'm wearing my sweatshirt. What is it, though? What is it? Exclusive design. What is it, though? What is it? It's not a pin. There's not another part. How are they connected? I'm so confused. Hold on. What is this? Hold on. Oh, God. I don't know what these things are. I'm gonna have to, for the spoiler thing, but the spoiler card, but can you see that? Is it hold on, let me move my face. Is it focusing? It's Strange the Dreamer inspired. Dream up something on a moth. Wild and improbable. Oh my god. Okay. Oh my god, it's Strange the Dreamer. Okay, focus, Kalia. Always victorious. Oh, it's a magnet. It's a magnet. I don't know why I can't talk, y'all. I really don't. I don't know who these people are. I really don't. I really do not. We have another... Y'all, I don't be reading because I don't know who this woman is. But it's stunning, and I want to put my annotating stuff in here because the pouch that it's currently in is a makeup pouch that I had makeup brushes in, and it's hard to get things out of and put things back in. So I can just keep my pens and markers, my pens and highlighters in this. Cause yeah, I wouldn't mind having this with me. What is this? We got another bookmark. Oh, wait, this isn't even a bookmark. You ever get annoyed with yourself? Because I get annoyed with myself constantly. And I don't know if that's healthy or not. What are these, cufflinks? I don't have cuffs. White flowers and... Oh, is this, November and May? Is this from, Vicious? No. Violent Delights? These Violent Delights? White flowers and scarlet gang chain pin set. Where do I put the pin? All I know is that it's stunning. And honestly, the amount of things that I purchased that have no purpose for me but are stunning is quite grand. Oh, there's another magnet. Where'd the other one go? There. Okay. So in this one, they're upset with each other. They're over here like, I'm all bad, rawr. I don't know who's growling. I don't know who that rawr was for. But they're like, I'm all bad. I'm all mysterious. Mess with me if you want to. And then in here, they're like, oh, we're funny and have a sense of humor and are friends. Maybe. I don't know. I genuinely... And then it literally says always victorious, which I feel like is if anything, is a huge hint for... me, and I still don't know. So anyways, we have the book now. This is a chunky book. Oh, Lord. Oh, okay. Huh. Oh, it looks so pretty. It does. It do. It looks so damn pretty. Can you? Oh, bitch. Okay, see now. Do you... Oh, let me move my face. Do you see that stencil? The stenciled edges are stunning. Oh, sir, I really don't care for your words. Why is this book so beautiful? Ow, ow, ow. I just stabbed myself with it. It has sharp edges. It has sharp edges. Look at it. Oh, ooh, okay. So first of all, let's just... At any time you have seen my nails, ignore them, please. I'm waiting for my next set to get in because there was like a mailing issue. Anyways, and then it says here on the back, all shall kneel. Damn, this is not a beautiful book. And I've heard that... Are there, like, illustrations in this book? That map. Okay, so... It's... Oh my god, this book is, like, actual art. So many people that I trust are very excited about this book. Literally, this book is stunning. Klaus, the actor that plays Klaus in the originals, had read this book. I guess they got like an got like an arc of it or something, but he read this book, was in love with it, was just raving about how great it was done. I know that Aaron from Booked and Busy is very excited about this book. Just a lot of people I trust. And yeah, and I just have so many friends over at the Citadel that are also excited about this book. And the artistry of it all is just so freaking stunning. What is the book about? This book is stunning. It really is. I know the original copy is black and the Barnes & Noble special edition copy, or like, you know, that Barnes & Noble edition copy is red. And that one also is quite stunning. But yeah, the artistry surrounding this book is quite magnificent. Okay. Riptide. Y'all, I got it right. It was Percy Jackson. Where's my blade at? It is inspired by Percy Jackson. It's the Riptide sword replica. I have never read Percy Jackson. I was literally just like, what are some books that I know deal with Greek mythology? And yeah, Percy Jackson was the only one that I could think of that would be related to the trident and everything. Anyway, so yeah, it is Percy Jackson's sword, Riptide. I didn't know Percy Jackson had a sword. Clearly, I haven't read the books. Next up, we have The Pouch, which is featuring two of our favorite Ride or Die characters. It's inspired by Throne of Glass, so I should have recognized, but I didn't. So, there's nothing worse than when it's a book that you have read and you don't recognize it. I haven't gotten that far in the series. Shoe charms. These are shoe... No. These are shoe charms. What is a shoe charm? Can these go on my Crocs? What is a shoe charm? Seriously. And how am I supposed to get this off? Is there a way I could open this? I don't want to break it. What is a shoe charm? I like the only shoe charm I can think of. Yeah, I'm Confucian. Because these are just glued on here. How are these a shoe charm? Oh. Oh, I get it now. You put your... oh, God. See? It's literally still sticking. So I'm going to just stick this onto my finger because clearly that's the only way I can hold on to this. And of course this one didn't stick as well. But you see those parts right there? You put your shoelaces through it. Yeah. You put your shoelaces through this hole and then out from this one. And you have your shoe charm. Interesting. I don't know if I'm going to use it for that. I don't usually have shoe charms. The only charms I have on my shoes are for my Crocs. And these won't fit on Crocs because they don't have the thing. So I don't know. But I want to keep them because of Stranger Dreamer, and I'm just going to display them some other way. The magnets are from an ember in the ashes. Okay. Yeah, I know next to nothing about Ember in the Ashes. In fact, I'm going to say I know nothing. Cool. They're the Ember in the Ashes. I think I really love the art of it all. And I do think they're very cute. So, very excited to have magnets now. I got it right! Yes! These, the White Flower and Scarlet Chain pin set is from These Violets and the Lights. I still don't know how to use them. The enamel pin set is inspired. Yeah, so it's just another enamel pin. I like that. It is stunning. It is quite beautiful, quite stunning. I will be reading These Violets the Lights very soon, so I'm excited to love this even more. I'm gonna just keep holding my dagger because I love it. Anything else? I hope you guys enjoyed this unboxing portion. Of my favorite things, absolutely, it's the dagger. I got a dagger now. I'm so excited. And it's so pretty. I love the colors. Kind of makes me want to read Percy Jackson. I mean, I've been wanting to read Percy Jackson. I just... look at the dagger. Anyways, I have a dagger now. They really should not have given me. They should not have done this. I don't even care what I'm going to use it for. Nothing. I have a dagger. I don't need to use it. Honestly, you gave me Stranger Dreamer things and a dagger. That's all I really needed in life. Officially completed Dune. Wow, okay. Hold on. I'm gonna make this real and put on the dust jacket. But yeah, I have finished Dune. Book 3 reminded me so much of book 1 and just like how the political intrigue was more entwined with this story. And yeah, book 3 really saved the book for me. I think it's a solid 3.5 stars. I think that this is a good book. I found myself invested in the characters even though I couldn't stand most of the characters. For example, I really liked Jessica. She was my favorite character because she was so underrated by the men around her and because she was so smart and able to detach herself from her emotions and was just so like strategic. And yeah, she was just so much better than all the men around her. And they blamed her for everything. It was very clear of the misogyny around her and just how the men around her were so quick, or not the men, I guess, but one man in particular was just so quick in blaming Jessica for the things that went wrong, with no proof other than he didn't like her or her culture. In Dune, the family of the Atreides is given the planet of Arrakis. This family is given this planet to rule over, and the power is given to them by their emperor as they go to colonize this planet. And they're based, honestly, just think of American history and you have it. Basically the power of a planet that never belonged to the emperor. Like, who are you to give this land off to somebody? But that's what they did. The emperor just gave them this planet to be ruling over, and they enforced that power through war. Basically, they were just more powerful when it came to their gunpowder and their army, and so they conquered this planet and pushed their government out of the way so that they could lead. But the emperor is not a fan of Duke Atreides, because Duke Atreides has power over this army that, if it continues to grow, would be a real threat to the emperor and his power. And so he purposely sends the family off for this huge plot. And so this family is given the planet of Atreides, and then there's this whole continuous political plot of trying to disarm or overthrow the Duke. Additionally, the Duke's concubine, Lady Jessica, is a Bene Gesserit, and they are seen as these witches because they have control over their emotions, and essentially they're able to observe the situation through logic, and literally that is their magic, to be able to sit back, assess the situation around them, and to and they can kind of make inferences of what other people are thinking, what is about to happen, based on simply being able to take their emotions out of the equation, and they're just there to observe. Now, like I said, the Lady Jessica is a Bene Gesserit, and she is the concubine to the Duke, and they have a son named Paul Atreides. And yeah, that is where we start off, of that family being sent to the planet of Arrakis to colonize and conquer, and then to just rule over. All the while, the emperor is plotting to have the Duke overthrown and killed. And so there's this whole political intrigue, this whole political happening going on. Now, on the planet of Arrakis, it is a desert land, and there is a strong lack of water. There's just not that abundance of water that life forms often need to survive. So water is very precious and valuable. On this planet, they have to find ways to cope without as much water. The people of this planet are very much described as having very wrinkly, dehydrated skin, and how they are dehydrated. And those with the power of the water basically have control over all of these people, because water is life. And so water is, it's just godly to have this power. So there is that dynamic as well. And that's literally kind of the basis for book 1. And I don't want to describe anything that happened in book 2 or 3 because that's a spoiler. Book 3 took off. It was very quick, where I was oh, things are happening, and they are happening fast. So with book 1, you are given that whole plot of people plotting to overthrow the Duke. Having that whole backdrop for the first book was very interesting, especially since we were kind of in the mind of, especially since one of the perspectives given in the first book was that of the Duke, and just, I wanted to argue with him so bad. He very much showed the depiction of a colonizer, of somebody whose sole purpose is to go in and kind of terrorize these people's lives and to assert your dominance and your way on the people you're colonizing. And so it just annoyed the crap out of me very clearly. I was ready to argue with this man every single time I was in his head. I didn't really find a value to Paul until the third book, if I'm being honest. But yeah, Paul was just so naive and not understanding the world around him, so I found him very lacking in that place. But like I said, it was really the Lady Jessica that I was just like, yes, she is smart. And just the way she was often taken advantage of, or like I had mentioned, just the blame that was placed on her by this one character when things went wrong. And it's like, what is going on here? And so that was very annoying, especially and then you get into book 2, and that is when the tension happens between Paul and Jessica, and I'm just like, her own son don't have her back.
Okay, see, no, I cannot do this.
And so I was just like, I'm not gonna keep picking up this book for this boy to be so disrespectful. And going into book 3, it has now been 2 years since book 2 has ended, and now Paul and Jessica aren't around each other as much due to the titles that they now hold. But I still was mad at Paul for not being there for his mom, and where their relationship really was for the third book just like made me angry, because I was like, why is no one on Jessica's side? Why does no one appreciate, like, your mom? Like, I understand where you're upset, dude, but literally your mom is the reason that you have this great power. And yeah, it just made me angry that like not even her own son gave her the respect that she deserved. Yeah, that being said, that ending, like, leave it for the very end for me to actually give a crap about Paul. I was like, the first book, I was like, he's so naive. It's just like, whatever. The second book, I was like, okay, get your like preteen attitude self out of here. Like, ew. Like, why are you so rude to your mom? And the third book hits, and he finally grows some balls. And I'm like, but then it also just felt like this whole 360 between Paul's situation and his dad. And like, this whole book just screams toxic masculinity, if I'm being completely honest. That being said, I think I'm going to be giving Dune a 3.5, like I said. Honestly, with the way the book ended, I actually am quite interested to continue onto the second book. But yeah, that is honestly a turn of events. I did not know. Honestly, considering book 2 felt so long, and it might not have been as long as it felt, but considering book 2 felt so long, I really did not think I would want to continue with the series. So that is very surprising. But y'all, it's still Monday night, and if I am going to pass Bookapoly, I just need to read one more book. And I've already passed Magical Readathon. Oh my god. Honestly, I was mood reading all month. I did not see this coming. The next book I will be picking up is Pan's Labyrinth by Guillermo del Toro and Cornelia Funk. And yeah, I really didn't think I was going to get to this one. Alright, so hi friends. Long time no speak or see or anything. I genuinely have no clue what my last update was. Like not in the slightest. Yeah, I just have been in a kind of odd mood. Not really that odd. I just haven't felt like reading. As I was wrapping up September, which is unfortunate because I did not finish Pan's Labyrinth. That's the name of the book. I didn't finish Pan's Labyrinth. I started it and I was thoroughly enjoying it. It was as though I was like right back in the movie. I really enjoy that part, especially like reading Pan's Labyrinth. It reads as though you're like watching the movie, and so I very much felt like watching a movie, but then you also have those like intricacies and those details and being inside each individual character's mind, so you kind of understand why they behave the ways they do. And I think I had mentioned this in my mid-month check-in for Bookapoly, in which I had said like I wonder how they're going to deal with like the nuances that were in the movie, and they dealt with it by explaining what they were or not. Well, I guess, yeah, they like explain them and kind of, but in a good way, because now I understand more of the captain more, and it's not like I'm automatically on his side now just because I understand why he's such a horrible person. It's just that like I understand why he is so horrible. And so, yeah, I really enjoyed the book, and I'm going to continue reading it. I think I'm going to take a break from it now because I'm kind of gonna take I'm not gonna take a reading break. I'm just going to be slowing down my reading, which happens every time around fall and winter for some reason. I love reading when it's sunny. Like, I love reading in the spring and summertime, but then when fall hits, all I want to do is play my video games and watch a cozy movie and watch TV. Yeah, I just want to do other activities, and I mean, I always want to spend time with my family. So, like, I do that more. And, yeah, sleep more. Like, I feel like when it's summer and spring, I just want to be active and out. And while I'm out, I can still read. And I'm up for longer during the spring and summer times because I guess because the sun is out for longer and night isn't as long. And so, with being awake for longer hours, I have that much more time to read. Versus now, it's dark all the time, especially living in Washington State. Like, fall hit and fall hit. So, yeah, now that it's, like, dark all the time, I always just want to, like, close my blinds and watch a movie. I started Squid Games yesterday, so there goes my Sunday. I'm just updating to say hi. Sorry it took so long. Yay, I completed the Magical Readathon. I did, unfortunately, have 2 more prompts left on Bookapoly that I didn't complete. And you know what? I'm actually okay with that because, I don't know, I felt really good. Especially having these past 2 days just been with, like, my niece. Like, it's been nice to just, like, enjoy my family these past 2 days. Oh, I did just look on the ground and see something, so hold on. I got my Weekend Wing sweatshirt, and it's orange. I also got a sweatshirt from Target that is literally this exact shade of orange. I got a large of this because, like, I really like really oversized sweatshirts and sweaters. I just feel I want to drown in the comfiness. Like, so yeah, it feels super soft. I can't wait to wear this all the time. I now have 3 sweatshirts in my rotation that I literally wear all the time. But yeah, this is going to be my outro for this video. I'm kind of scared to see what clips I have for this vlog because I feel like I really left y'all. If you enjoyed this video, if you enjoyed my face, my voice, my actionness, go ahead and press that like button down below and press the subscribe button and the bell notification if you'd like to be notified when I upload. If you'd like to stay connected with me as I would like to stay connected with you, I of course have my socials down below. And of course, if you'd like to support this channel any further, I do have my Ko-fi and Amazon wish list down below as well. How did your September go? What are your plans for October? Tell me all of it all down below. I'm so excited to hear what you all have to say. I am definitely in the like wind down time of the year, the like cozy, warming, just greatness feelings. We're in October. We are officially in October. This is my birthday month. I just, but yeah. Bye, guys.